Try and watch that, really.
Right after you.
We're really okay. Steve Engel here from Rugby United. We're here today for the QBE Rugby, Touch Rugby, and I understand you're a coach. At what level are you coaching?
I'm currently a level 2 coach, and I coach the my local Colts side, so they're under 18s.
And whereabouts are they?
Kirby Lonsdale, up in just south of the Lake District.
Okay. How do you find, is rugby taking off up north more than it has been?
It's rugby up north's always been a strength. I think it's really popular, and the club's going from strength to strength at the moment. There's a lot of young players coming through and filtering into the first team, the senior side, which is what rugby's all about.
Absolutely. And touch rugby in particular, what do you think that lends to the sport as a whole?
It hones your skills, so your ability to pass. You need to identify space and good running lines, so it's all transferable to the 15-a-side game.
And how about the other core values of rugby?
You've got to be disciplined and work as a team and communicate with each other. So that's all part of rugby, touch rugby, and rugby in general. So it's really good at helping that.
And I'm presuming respect and discipline comes through.
Oh, definitely, yeah. You've got to respect your opponents, the referee, and be disciplined, and that's all part of what rugby is about.
Absolutely. And today, what does it mean to be here on the hallowed turf?
Oh, it's every person's dream to get to run out at Twickenham. Every rugby fan's dream. So I know I've been dreaming of doing it myself since I was a young boy, and to get an opportunity like this, it's absolutely outstanding.
So you're enjoying the day?
Oh yeah, it's brilliant. The weather's great. The people I'm coaching are great. All the staff and everyone have been really helpful, so it's good.
Good. And QBE Rugby, can you explain a little bit about what they're bringing to this?
They're putting a lot of effort into coaching and community coaching in England. Trying to get 2015 coaches by the end of 2015, which is the Rugby World Cup year. And they're a massive part of me getting into coaching, offering the sponsorship that they did to do my level 2 coaching course. So they're doing a great deal of good for the sport.
Sounds it.
So what we wanted to talk to you about is you as a coach.
Yeah.
So why you got into it, and what you personally get out of being a coach and what you enjoy.
So I got into coaching when I was at school. Really, I helped out with my PE teacher to coach the younger age groups, so the year 7 and 8, so like 11 to 14-year-olds, and it stemmed from there. And I went to do PE at university, and I'm training to be a PE teacher at the moment. So obviously, with rugby being my main sport, it seemed the sensible step to get into coaching, and I wanted to give back to my club because they put a lot of effort into me when I was a young lad. So I've played at my local club for the last 20 years, so it's about giving back to the youth that are coming through that were in my position 20 years ago, so they can build their way up and improve their rugby standards and hopefully end up in the first team and beyond.
And do you think that rugby as a whole actually does a lot for the life skills of people?
Oh, definitely. Rugby's characteristics of discipline, teamwork, and it's all transferable into everyday life. You've got to work hard.
For others.
Yeah, respect for others. You've got to work hard. You've got to train hard, and you can play hard afterwards. But yeah, rugby's great for the improving your social skills and being a better person.
Excellent. Lovely. Thank you very much indeed.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Steve.
Right. You're Peter, yes?
I am, yes.
Yeah. Peter, I understand you're a coach here. What level are you coaching?
I'm a level 2 coach.
Right. And What skill sets do you seek to give to the youngsters?
Mostly I try to get them playing as a team, get the benefits of what they can all do together, understand each other's strengths, weaknesses, and then go on a technical. So get them playing together first and foremost, get them enjoying the game, and then get them to develop on the technical skills. So as soon as they get the technical skills, it all just clicks then. So that's
and what does this bring to the game as a whole?
It brings a lot of youngsters who are happy playing the game. It keeps them playing the game. It keeps squads of 25, 30 youngsters together instead of them fading off and going into other sports. That's that's what happens when we coach it well.
And what sort of life skills do you think it brings as well?
It brings guys out of the shells. It brings boys and girls working close together from an early age, and then obviously they have to split off. But it gets people working as a team. It gets people communicating well. It gets them knowing that life is hard, game is hard, life is hard, but you've got people around you who are your team, and they develop that team ethos.
So team sport is all important.
Yes.
And discipline?
Discipline is absolutely paramount.
And respect for the other players and also your opponents. Would you believe that?
And the officials as well is a game. You can't play the game without it.
Do you find that over the last few months or years that perhaps respect from both spectators and players as a whole throughout the game is slightly diminishing?
Ever so slightly, yes. But it's being recognised and it's trying to get back in check with the Silent Sundays and some initiatives like that. So yes, it has, but I think it's been recognised and trying to get it in check.
Fine, because I certainly have witnessed for myself that out of various rugby games, the officials get booed by the supporters, and that really doesn't fit with rugby for me.
No. I mean, I referee down at the minis and juniors level, and so long as they know that you're doing the best you can, that you will miss things, you will make mistakes, then I know the referee out there will do the same. And my coaches, we all instill in our parents, in our kids, that they must respect that referee.
I was going to ask you about the oaths, the over anxious parents.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah.
They still exist, I presume.
They do, but you've just got to put an arm around them and just say, look, it's their game. Let them enjoy it. It's not your game. If you want to get stuck in, you go and play senior rugby, play social rugby. Yeah. Get stuck in for yourself.
How do you find today? Is this a bit special?
This is amazing. This is one hell of a day. I can't believe when I got the email, I thought it was a spam or some sort of wind up, and I thought, no, can't be. But look, the sun's even come out.
I know, it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah, and being on the hallowed turf, it's quite special, really, isn't it?
It is. It's, like I say, dream come true to be 1 month you're up there in the stands, up in the cheap seats high up, and then a few months later, you're out on that special green turf.
Can we finish on one last question just
Sure.
about what you as a coach, what you personally get out of being a coach, and why you chose to be a coach?
Well, initially I became a coach by accident because my eldest son's team lost its coach, so it needed a coach. But I've since learned that I'm bringing up a whole group of young people. I'm bringing up men, women to be good people. End of. That's the number one objective. And if they get to be good rugby players, well, that's good as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Peter.
That's okay.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
speak to you.
Nice
Thank
to speak to you.
So much, man. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Gareth, my name's Steve Engel. I'm from Rugby United. We're here watching the QBE Touch Rugby today. I understand you're one of the coaches.
That's correct.
Can you tell me what level you're coaching?
I'm a level 2 coach. I'm coaching youngsters in West Cumbria at Netherhall Rugby Club, 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds.
Lovely. And touch rugby, where do you find that leads to with regard to the game as a whole?
Well,
skills?
Yeah, touch rugby is important because the core skills of passing, receiving, support play, organisation, teamwork, discipline, they're all part and parcel of touch rugby, and that is a great backbone of the modern contact game as well. You've got to have those things, you've got to do those things and do them well, do them consistently well for you to enjoy the game that you're playing. And that's crucially what touch rugby is all about as well, enjoying what you're doing. Meeting new people at a social level, also at a serious level as well. It's about building up friendship bonds and the camaraderie of the whole sport.
That's really good to know. And the level 2 coaching skills that you have, what actually does that mean? What level does that take you to?
It means that I can coach youngsters up to the age of open age at 17, 18. I can assist other coaches who are coaching senior players, but I couldn't take a senior team myself. I can coach youngsters 16, 15 and lower age groups as well, and run teams with other coaches. It's unusual for a coach to run a team without help, because you want to develop all the sorts of skills that are necessary for the youngsters involved to develop and become better players.
Right. And what does it mean to you to be here today at Twickenham?
Oh, it's an absolutely fabulous opportunity. Yes, I've been to Twickenham to watch internationals, but I never ever dreamt that I would be asked to come here to an event like this and to actually set foot on the turf and to do some coaching as well.
It is rather special, I quite agree.
It is. It's phenomenal, absolutely.
Well, can I just ask why that you coach and what do you personally get out of coaching?
I coach because I started playing rugby at the age of 11. I'm now many years beyond 50, and I've had a great career through rugby in education, and I want to give something back and see youngsters have as much enjoyment from learning what a terrific game of rugby we have that they can, so that they can improve their ball skills, their handling skills, everything like that, all the core values of rugby, but importantly as well, become very, very good with the social skills that rugby also develops. Being part of a team, having the discipline, enjoying what they're doing, being a sportsman, all of those things are absolutely crucial and vital. Why do I enjoy doing it? Because I do.
You just get something back from it.
I get something back from it. I enjoy putting into it, and there's nothing as wonderful as seeing somebody who you have coached do something on the pitch that works, and the self-satisfaction that spreads in a smile over their face is absolutely the pinnacle of it. Magical, yeah. That's the reason for doing it. And if it wasn't for coaches, and if it wasn't for people who stand in the middle as referees, there wouldn't be the game that we have.
Absolutely not. You're absolutely correct. Anyway, thank you, Gareth. That's very kind.
Thank you very much indeed.